Good day, we hope that this video finds you well. So Ragic has a built-in task management tool, but we needed something more, something richer. So we've created a global task management form and script, and it really extends the ability to create tasks against any record inside Ragic and allows you to manage those tasks a lot better. So this is a global task. It can be used on any record inside your Ragic. And we'll now take you through just some of the features that it provides. We've used this ourselves and with one of our other customers. So it allows you to assign tasks to any record inside Ragic. Contact record, project record, your EOP records, it doesn't matter what record it is. It also allows you to track updates and the progress of those allocated tasks. And you can allocate it to specific people or groups of people. You can then also create a focused workload for your staff through the task list that you assign to them. So it creates a nice mechanism to streamline your staff and get them to focus on what you need them to work on. And that can be staff or external people, contractors that have external access to your Ragic database. So it's not just limited to your internal staff. It also creates a mechanism of keeping a timesheet of work that they've done against all of the tasks, and you can then audit that, and that will provide the billing information that you need if you have third parties that bill you for hourly work. And lastly, you can take this task and put it into any calendar, whether that's Microsoft, Google, or Apple. It's really universal, and if you haven't seen the iCal calendar plugin that we created, just go to our website or our Facebook or to our YouTube, and you'll find all the videos there for both the calendar plugin and the contact plugin. So let's go into a demonstration so you can see what this is all about. So just remember, you can add these tasks against any record inside Ragic. What we have here is simply a list of events. So here I have an event record based on the Ragic template, and what I'd like to do is assign this event record, or this event in this case, to somebody to work on. So all I do is I click add task at the bottom, and it creates a global task. It's already assigned it to me, but I can assign it to anybody else if I wanted to, and you'll see it'll change the email address. So let's just change it back to myself. It defaults to a status, a task status of pending. We've got 3 different statuses: active and done. You can have as many as you want. The beauty of this global task is because it's simply a Ragic form, you can adapt this to your needs as you require. So here we can see the task event is events because it came from an event record. Here we have a task title, so when the user clicks on this, it actually takes them back to the record that they're meant to be working on. So here we can add a little title or description. So please confirm details for this event, and I can add a few more notes. You can see this information here came from the event, so related to that particular event. I can add file attachments. I can ask this person to start on Monday and finish by Friday. That's the due date, and I can add journal entries. And there we go. So you've taken a record or a part of your business and you've assigned it to somebody to work on. So we click save, and now we'll just go back here. We can see there is where the record was created. So that's one way. We can use any other record inside here. So another place I've added this logic to is inside a team status record. So this is just a normal team status. It was again a Ragic template, and all I want to do is click on add task at the bottom here, which then creates a task again. So once again, we'll assign it to somebody. We set the status. You can see here the task area is projects. So that comes from the projects. It's got no functional need for script or anything. It just gives the person an idea of what area of your business they're working on. So they're working in the projects division. It brings through some template. What's it related to? I can type whatever I'd like in here. Set dates again. And we save this. So you can see it's very, very simple to assign work to somebody based on any data inside Ragic. So let's go and have a look at a list of these. So you can see I've added some conditional formatting. If it's done, it's green. If it's active, it's red. If it's pending for them to start working on it, then it's got a different color. You can see here, this is why we've got the task area, so I can start reporting on how many tasks have been assigned against different areas of our business. Is it the events area? Is it the projects area? So let's click on one of these records and have a look at it. So now that person will come in, they'll have a look at their task, they'll read the instructions, there might be a file attachment, and then they'll start working on it. And they can add journal entries to say what they did. So checked, dates are right, and I can add an attachment if I want, and they carry on working with this. And these are date timestamps, so you can actually see when that person completed these basically tasks within the task. So different work that I've done against this particular task. I can then change the status. If I've finished with the work, I can say, right, I'm not done with that, and I can save that. What is also quite important is that if they want to see the actual record that they need to update or work on, they click on this record, this link over here. So, and then they can actually see that exact same record. So just to show you again, they click on the task link, which opens up the record that is related to this task. So let's go and have another look at one. Let's have a look at a project. So let's look at this project record over here. So this task here is related to projects, tells me what I need to do. I can then click on this, and potentially this task is to do something with this record. Verify it, call somebody, it could be a ticket, it could be anything that you'd want them to do. They then do what they need to do, perform their task that you requested them to, save that, come back here, and they can simply say done, and added more info, whatever it was. And they click save. So that's great. You can now assign the task because you've got journal entries here. You can see what they've been doing. One task might have taken somebody particularly long. You can see from the journal history why it took them so long, why were they struggling, to avoid bottlenecks in the future, might need to streamline something in your business. And this then also allows you to, because we can see that, how much time did he actually spend on it. So he spent 3 hours on this. You now then also have a timesheet system. And you can use this for internal billing, or if you expose this task to an external user who bills you for some work, they can then have an audited amount of exactly what they need to charge you for. So there, they've got 3 days to bill you for. So it's very, very powerful. Last but not least, some of these are very important tasks, and I'd like to actually put them into my calendar. So in this presentation, we're just going to be doing it into an Outlook calendar, but as I said, you can do it for Google or Apple calendars. It's really universal. And if you haven't seen the calendar plugin, just go and have a look at our videos either on YouTube, Facebook, or our website, RagicSolutions.com, and you'll see all of the plugins that we've created there. Great, so we've got task management, timesheets on any record within Ragic. What would be really great is the ability to actually take this and put it into my calendar. So in this case, it's going to be my Outlook calendar, but you can put it into your Google calendar. You can add this into your Apple calendar as well. Very simply, you just click the button here at the bottom for the global task, and it'll automatically create the iCal file. If I open that up, you will see the calendar. So to do XYZ, please, publishing template. I can then save that. Let's go to another task. So it really doesn't matter what tasks they are. Click add to calendar. It creates the file, the universal file for Apple, Google, and Microsoft. And I simply open up that file, and you can see it automatically creates the calendar event with the correct dates and times, the title, and the description. So I hope you find this useful. We find it extremely powerful to be able to control the tasks that you allocate based on the business you've built around Ragic. It really just helps streamline your staff where you need them to focus. You can add other fields to the global task, prioritization, additional journaling, billing, anything you really want to. It's really, really powerful. It doesn't detract from the power of the Ragic tasks. So if you want something simple, use the Ragic built-in tasks. If you want something more robust and feature-rich, use this, because it is a Ragic form and you can customize it as much as you want as soon as that record is created. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have a good day.